Ducorit grout, strong and cost-effective structural connections in foundations. Densit is a strong partner for structural connections in wind turbine foundations both onshore and offshore around the world. All our structural connection solutions use our ultra-high strength cement-based material Ducorit, which offers extremely high strength and outstanding fatigue properties, minimal shrinkage, ultra-high bond between Ducorit grout and steel, high early age strength, high inner cohesion, i.e. no mixing with seawater, low heat of hydration. The manufacturing and quality management of Ducorit is certified by Germanischer Lloyd. Ducorit is ideal for structural connection applications. Undercasting of wind turbine flanges to concrete gravity foundations. Direct connection of wind turbines to gravity foundations. Remedial foundation work. Offshore wind turbine foundations, grouting transition pieces to piles. Foundations for wave and tidal energy solutions, grouting pile sleeve connections. Undercasting of wind turbine flanges to concrete gravity foundations with Ducorit is a technical shortcut and a cost-reducing concept. By applying an intermediate layer of Ducorit between the wind turbine's bottom tower flange and the concrete foundation, the stress and load on the concrete foundation are significantly reduced. Forces are transferred from the flange to be distributed onto a larger area. This means heavier and larger wind turbines can be installed on the same foundation, eliminating the need for expensive redesign and construction. A narrower flange can be used, which also helps to reduce the costs. Direct connection of wind turbines to gravity foundations, a cost-saving concept. By using Ducorit to connect the wind turbine tower to a gravity foundation, construction costs can be considerably reduced. The bottom tower flange can be replaced by a simpler flange. Ducorit ensures easy and fast installation of the tower, as well as adjusting for the verticality of the tower. After installation of the tower, no maintenance is needed. Replacing conventional anchor bolts and anchor plates with low-cost reinforcement bars, a simple flange and grouting with Ducorit reduces costs by approximately 33%. The concept is patent pending. Remedial foundation work. Where the connection between an embedded tower flange and the concrete foundation has failed, resulting in an undesired tower movement, Densit makes for cost-effective remedial work. You can arrest the movement by injecting Ducorit IQ into the foundation. Ducorit's ultra-high performance injection mortar and extremely viscous properties make it ideal for this type of work. Voids of varying volume are filled, re-establishing a durable and reliable connection. Offshore wind turbine foundations, grouting transition pieces to piles. More than 75% of the capacity installed or under construction offshore is based on the monopile concept. Transition pieces are grouted to piles by applying Ducorit. A monopile foundation consists of a steel pile driven into the seabed and a transition piece slid onto or into the pile. The space between pile and transition piece is grouted with Ducorit, which is mixed and pumped through flexible hoses into the annulus. When the annulus is filled, Ducorit appears. Using Ducorit for grouting the transition piece to a monopile makes it easy to adjust the tower and turbine verticality if there is an inclination in the monopile. Ducorit has also been successfully used for grouting connections in tripile, tripod and jacket foundations, as well as in foundations of met masts and transformer stations. Densit has an extensive experience and a long track record in the offshore wind industry. A statement of conformity with Germanischer Lloyd confirms that Ducorit S5 and D4 are applicable for grouted connections between piles and the support structures of wind turbines and meet the requirements of the Guideline for the Certification of Offshore Wind Turbines. Foundations for wave and tidal energy solutions, grouting pile sleeve connections. Densit designs and executes grouted pile sleeve connections for the foundations of wave and tidal energy solutions. References: Oyster, A wave energy converter was secured to the seabed by grouting it to piles driven into the seabed using Ducorit. CGen. A tidal energy converter was secured to the seabed using a quadrupod foundation grouted to pin piles by applying Ducorit. The pin piles themselves were secured to the rock socket by filling the annuli between piles and rock with Ducorit. Turnkey grouting services. The Densit team provides turnkey grouting services, including consultancy, planning, manufacturing and supplying Ducorit, installation, test sampling and documentation for any structural design. Throughout the grouting installation process, Ducorit samples are taken according to a strict quality plan for testing and documentation based on DNV guidelines. Densit appoints a lead supervisor for each project. Densit has developed specialized equipment for offshore grouting to ensure efficient and cost-effective installation. The mixing and pumping equipment allows for quick mobilization, and its compact design takes account of the limited space available on installation vessels. Ducorit comes in large bags and is mixed on board the installation barge. Through a flexible hose, Ducorit is pumped to an inlet placed at the bottom, either inside or outside the object. Each project is handled safely in compliance with Densit's certified QHSE management systems. Densit is part of the ITW Group and has subsidiaries, sales offices and partners worldwide. Densit, a strong partner for structural connections around the world.